Hello and welcome back to the channel. This message is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a mid-month message for the month of August. It may not resonate with all of you because it is a general message. If it does not, please check your other placements. If you would like a reading from me personally, you can get all of my information down in the description box below. Now, I started this reading off with the Native Spirit Oracle, which is the top row. And then we have the Healing Waters Oracle, which is the next row. The card on the bottom of the deck here, the overall energy, is Peace Pipe. So Peace Pipe talks about healing old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. You bring peace to the world. Okay. So the overall energy, and especially with this next card here, which is the Wounded Healer, this is what Capricorns do. Capricorns, and it's not always beautiful, right? We trigger other people to spark their healing. And I don't know if you guys can resonate with this or not, but there have been times in my life personally, because I am a Capricorn sun, where I also have 5 other placements of Capricorn. So, including Lilith. So, when I used to bring to light people's shadows, it was not in the most graceful way. But I've learned to refine myself into a more elegant, peaceful way of bringing shadows to light. So you could possibly be standing your ground and calling out other people's shadows in a gentle way, hopefully. If not gentle, I mean, it is what it is. The trigger is for them, and it's not necessarily about you. So, and I don't even know how I got off on that tangent, but obviously that needed to be spoken. The next card we have is Gathering Your Tribe, which talks about having gratitude for the people that are around you, that have brought you to this point in your life on your journey. We also have ancestors, which is 2 things, actually. The ancestors are helping you on this journey, and also you are becoming an ancestor. We're going to start with the Wounded Healer. Healing energy, vitality, and life force energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, and you provide healing for others, even if you're not conscious of it. Now, pause. This has come up for me in the past couple of weeks multiple times about not being conscious of being a healer. And I don't know about you guys, right? But it took me quite a long time to understand my purpose, to understand my path. And little did I know, I was already living it just by being myself, right? Because we tend to trigger others, and whether we understand it or not, there's something about Capricorn that is in the spotlight, even if they don't want to be, and even if they're not aware of it. So people are constantly drawn to Capricorn energy, whether we realize it or not. So us living our lives and doing these things, unconsciously or consciously, we are shifting people's perceptions and perspectives, and shifting the way that they view things and see things. And we trigger them. And triggering, though, does not have to be a bad thing. Triggering something in someone causes them to there's an A or B, right? A, go toward healing that thing, or B, continuing to just let it trigger them over and over and over until eventually they have to go to point A, which is healing the thing. So, whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not equal the future. It's true, the cracks can be where the light enters the soul. Okay, so you're possibly going through and really meditating on the spaces that you've been and the people you've interacted with and the encounters that you've had over your lifetime or possibly even past lives, right? Where you've been this healer in every lifetime, where you've come in contact with other people and you've noticed that there's a change in them because of you, right? And you could also be honoring the people who've come into your life as well and have been those change bringers, those healers. Then we have gathering your tribe. I love this one. You are loved and you are lovable. You deserve love. Support in all forms is flowing to you. You can relax. There is so much love around you. Communicate from your heart. Share your truth. You are safe. Diminish your time with those who do not empower you or believe in you. Okay, so this is a time of cleaning, right? We're cleaning house. The people and things that don't serve you, and I know that this is so cliche now because it's overused, but we're the things that don't serve you, we're letting them go. And the people who no longer believe in you or who never believed in you, and there could be truths coming out about those things, right? And it is our responsibility and our part of our purpose to speak our truth, because usually truth is what triggers other people because it ruins their illusion and their fantasy. So when you're speaking truth, and I have goosebumps all over my whole body right now, when you speak your truth and it triggers someone else, it's okay. It does not make you the demon or the devil, right? It does not make you any of that. And it may be in their story, but we come from a place of truth and love and integrity. So when we're speaking our truth and people leave our life, it's because those people were not for you. Then we have ancestors. Wisdom is blossoming. Even if there are unsettling situations in your life, there's a reason for it, and much good will occur as a result. Your ancestors are sending you incredible support to fulfill your dreams. Be aware of the coincidences, signs, and synchronicities around you. Watch for messages from your forebears. No matter what's occurring on the surface of your life, your prayers are being answered in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. Okay, so if there are things that come up over the next few weeks, right, and we shall expect them, we should be expecting them because Pluto is retrograde right now, and it will be dipping back into Capricorn. And we all know what that feels like. We did that for many, many years. So as it's going to shift back into Capricorn from Aquarius, the last little bits, right? Because it's going to continue its journey forward and station direct, I believe, in January, but I'm not 100% sure. So when it's on this journey of going backwards, it's going to shake up the last little bits that Capricorn has not let go of. And not only Capricorn, but the entire world. You'll see it. The structures, the way that things have been built, the toxic things, they're going to be destroyed. And that's going to happen within every single one of us as well, whether you're Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever you are. Okay? There's an area of your life where it's going to be shaken up. But Spirit is telling you that there's a reason for it. There's a reason that the shakeups are going to happen, and you still need to just trust that this path is your path. You are the wounded healer. You are the healer, right? You bring peace. So stick to that path, no matter what happens. Now we're going to pull some cards on top of this, and then we'll dive into the other cards here. The wounded healer. The Hierophant. Yep. Structure is what I heard. There's some sort of structure or belief or something that we are working on building. Hermit. Yeah, that makes complete sense. We're going within ourselves, right? And looking at the foundations on what we stand on, what we stand for, maybe our values. Maybe we're going through our old belief systems around how we are the healer. And how, just like the story in the beginning of this that I shared with you, is like how we have triggered people in the past and been seen as the demon in the story, when really we were just speaking our truth, right? So we could be going in and reflecting and understanding that this is who we are. This is what we're here to do. How? And then we have the Fool. 3 major arcana right off the bat. So Spirit really is working in our life. So we're going within and we're looking at these structures and we're understanding, like, okay, this is the solid foundation that I have built. This is what we're going to use to move ourselves forward. I am the healer. This is me. And this is going to start a new beginning for us. We have the Fool energy here, which is brand new, right? The Fool talks about setting off on a leap of faith, a journey through the major arcana, right? It's a brand new journey. Gathering your tribe. Justice. Oh boy. So things are going to be balancing out, whether there are people in your life right now who are not good for you, or whether there are no people in your life, right? Things are going to be balancing out around that situation. And you're going to be speaking your truth. We have the Queen of Wands here. You could possibly have been really letting people get away with certain things, how they treat you or what they say about you, or, just to try to keep the peace. I don't think that's going to fly anymore. I think you're going to really be standing in your truth and speaking to that, and that's really going to balance some things out for you. There's some truth that's definitely coming out. And it's like action and passion. I can see this almost like this soapbox moment. Death. So speaking your truth is going to cause some sort of ending. But we need that ending for a new beginning, don't we? And the thunder just rolled across the sky just now. There's going to be a death, but a rebirth for you. You're stepping into this Queen of Wands energy, which is like, I'm ready. I'm ready to go after it. I'm ready to get there. I'm ready to go after my passions and be this thing I'm going to be and this person. And then we have the Chariot, which is movement. Major forward movement. Because you're doing it from a heart space. You're doing it from what's calling you. 6 of Cups. Now, the 6 of Cups does talk about the past. It also talks about nostalgia. So you could be moving towards something from the past that you let go of because of some old wounds that you had, right? We have the 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. We have the 6 of Cups, which is that nostalgic feeling that from the past, it's like childhood. It's childlike energy. Maybe you were too focused on structure back here, right, in the past, and that's what you're kind of going over in your head. You were too focused possibly on healing, on becoming that healer. You're finally realizing that you just being alive is the healer. And you're going to balance some things out with the passion in your life and going to put away something that doesn't work for you anymore. And that movement is going to push you forward. And I also feel like your ancestors are kind of just helping you with this, like guiding something to you from the past. Maybe it's something you were missing from your childhood, where you felt abundant and free and pure and innocent, right? And you're bringing that back to you instead of being this really focused and driven and structured and rules and all of that, you know? Just kind of moving back into that childlike energy with that Fool. All right, and down here we have on the bottom of the deck, clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunities. It even looks like she's behind a veil in this, like protected behind this veil. This is a wonderful card with a very positive message. It suggests that some things come into your life that's a great big yes, or you've been working on bringing things into alignment and are stepping into that now. A creative project, a new relationship, a new home, a new phase of life. Whatever it is you've been manifesting or longing for, it seems that you're clear about what you want and it's coming to fruition. This card comes with positivity, confirmation, and a lot of promising potential. You're supported on your journey and everything's opening up for you. Keep your gaze ahead of you and don't get distracted by what others are doing or by other things you could be doing. You know what to do and have been working for this for a long time. Enjoy this moment. Embrace the clarity and the vision and receive all that you've created and will continue to create for yourself in the world. What you've been creating is protected because you are this. You embody this healing energy. You bring peace in people's lives. You finally have realized this, right? You've realized that you have gone through so much in your life because you are meant to help people and help them heal through those same things. The ripple effect, part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. And I love this because it looks like a galaxy right in the center here, right? And it spirals and rotates out and everything moves from within it. So like you are almost the eye of the storm. Plunge. Don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Dive in. And then we have let it go. Release the past. Forgive. Soften. Move forward. Look how free she looks here. Just imagine how that would feel under that waterfall there. The ripple effect. The ripple effect card could be a sign that a project or creation is becoming a bigger success than you may have previously thought it would be. Or it could be a sign that you're part of something much bigger than just you. Perhaps you're one drop in a giant ocean, part of a constellation of souls here to create an impact on this world. The momentum is building. The details are being taken care of. Something's swelling and growing. Don't get lost in the details. Rather, trust that the momentum is building and will continue to do so. Swim your own race. Don't look around you. Something's happening and you're an important part of it. Success and momentum are on their way. See, like I think it's because you have finally decided that this is the path. I am the path. I am the light. This is my calling. This is my journey. And I'm stepping into that. And because you're doing that, you are creating this giant ripple effect. There's this fact that I learned not that long ago, maybe a year or so ago. When one person does the inner work and raises their vibration, it actually ripples out and affects 10,000 people. One person, right? And imagine all the Capricorns on the earth who've been doing this work with Pluto for fucking 15 years, right? Imagine all those Capricorns who have raised the vibration. Thank you. So what we have done is the work. And because we've done the work and now we're being consistent in who we are, standing in our truth, standing on this integrity that we have, seeing these visions, bringing in this light from our childhood, from our past, because we're doing this, we're affecting and changing so many things. Now we have plunge. This is a card of confirmation and clarity. It's an invitation to take the plunge and say yes. If you're someone who prefers to wait for permission or a timely invitation, you could consider this card's message just that. There are times for waiting, for restoring, and for repairing. This is not one of those times. It doesn't necessarily mean that you feel completely prepared or fully confident. Those who dive in rarely do, but their attachment to resistance becomes less than their desire for the new. Maybe this is what's been happening for you. If you don't feel ready, remember that so-called giant leaps are rarely that in reality. In most cases, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of baby steps taken day after day in the direction of a dream. Whatever it is that you most desire, the signs are pointing you in that direction. Now take a deep breath and a great big run up and take the plunge. If you weren't worried about it not working out, what would you plunge right into now? Dang, I have goosebumps everywhere again. All the way into my head, which definitely means that resonates. There are a few things that resonates for me for. This is about diving into your purpose. And it's like you know what it is already. You know what it is. So why not dive into it? It is not, honestly, I found out, I've started a YouTube channel, bruh. And I found out that it really isn't as scary as I was making it be. It's like this imposter syndrome was like rolling over me every time I would try to do a video. So now I've done over 50 videos at this point, and here we are. Boom, now we're doing it. And it's consistent every single day, and now it's like work. It's like not like work like in a bad way, but like work for Capricorns is a good thing. So it's like I'm doing the work every day to be consistent in what I'm doing and creating. And I think this is something that all Capricorns are about to embark on, right? Finding that thing, taking the plunge, saying yes. This is yes, yes, yes. Everything will be taken care of. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about 10 steps ahead of you. Just trust. Trust your ancestors. Trust yourself. Trust spirit. It's all happening. And then we have let it go. Holding on to an emotion such as sorrow, anger, or disappointment is a normal part of the process. And in order to be free of it, we must first feel it fully. Emotions are feelings in motion. They're not meant to be stagnant. Water is the same. It wants to move and flow. When we allow our emotions to be there fully, they rarely last as long as they would if we repressed them. When we avoid endings for whatever reason, the symbolic waters within us can build up and become stagnant. Call upon the waters within you to flow freely. Let the dammed walls of past hurts come tumbling down. Let the waters within you travel out into the world. Let them find their way past stones and riverbanks. New streams are calling you forth. Let the ocean call you home. What are you willing to let go of? Man, and ain't that some shit? Because whenever something new comes in, we have to let go of the old. And I don't know about you guys, but like comment down below and let me know how much you've cried in the past like few months, because I honestly haven't. Not that much. And honestly, it's probably because I have a lot of Capricorn on my chart, and we tend to disassociate. But I haven't been feeling like crying, except for when I'm laughing, which is great. I'd rather do that. But anyway, back to this. It's like we're moving into this space of becoming the masters of what we're doing, right? And because we're becoming these masters, there's still this shedding of the old that needs to happen. There are 5 planets in retrograde right now, so there is bound to be some things that have not been let go, right? And Mercury's in retrograde. Like with 5 planets in retrograde, people come back from the past. Old shit comes back from the past. Like, oh, like, damn, this person or this place or this thing or this idea never happened for me. And, so we're doing this processing so we can make room. The Ace of Wands to clarify the ripple effect. The 10 of Wands. And the Knight of Cups. So the Ace of Wands talks about this spark of passion, this idea, this new thing that you want to do. The 10 of Wands is a burden. Things that are heavy, things that have kind of caged your energy, caged you up a little bit, right? So we want to birth something new and go toward this passionate drive, but it almost feels like we're still carrying some burden. And it could be around an offer that was not accepted, or around an emotional pain or emotional wounding. And those things could be coming up and being communicated to you right now, especially with this bird here. He's looking right at the bird like, okay. So this is the thing, right? So there could be some communications coming in either from the past, like we just talked about, or from spirit that you haven't quite finished. There's also a compass. Just now seeing on his shoulder here, I'm drawn to that compass. It's like, okay, maybe we don't fully understand the way to go because we haven't processed some old emotions. Maybe some rejection or something that has been weighing us down. But we're trying to let that go so we can have this new spark of, oh wow, I just heard something different too. Another message. So maybe this spark is talking about this past pain and burden, sharing and communicating it with other people so you can connect with them on a different level. That ripple effect. Maybe telling them, about the things that you've been through, maybe the rejections you faced, the abuse you've had, the trauma, talking about those things. Letting those be the driving force so other people can be like, oh my God, like I have that too. And how did you come out of that? No? Now the plunge, what do we have here? The King of Wands. Yeah, man. Taking action. We're about ready to take some action. The Magician. Damn. We're manifesting this. This could also be another person, right? We have the King and Queen of Wands here, which is a true pair, true match. We We also have the Hierophant here, which does talk about marriage and stability. So there could have been an old version of yourself in a structure in that area as well. Now, this King of Wands and the Magician here, saying yes to taking action and manifesting what it is you truly, truly desire. Oh boy. Nine of Swords. Now, you could have called something in from the past, right? Called it in, and this could be a cycle that you've gone through multiple times in your lifetime that has caused you pain. And it could be two things. It could be that you called in a person, we'll just use this as an example, that you called in a person who hasn't been there for you or hasn't shown up for you in a certain area of life, and every time you call that person in, there's more pain attached to it. And it could also be that you, every time you call this person in, you feel the old pain and you never actually take the leap of faith, even if you want it. Because the card underneath this says, say yes. It was just 3113 on my recording. Say yes. One more, please. Yeah. There's some sort of lack that you're feeling here. Maybe you're comparing yourself to another person or to other things, right? And the pain comes from that lack. And it could literally be a lack of money. You can't do this new thing because you have a lack of money. And that's what's causing this restriction or this sadness or pain. Now we have let it go. Let's see what we have for that. 10 of Swords. Wow. Oh, it's funny but not funny, right? King of Coins. Four of Swords. Whew. All right. I'm seeing where this resonates for me in an ultimately large way. So we're not going to talk about that though. You could be dealing with two people. If you're this Queen of Wands, right? We have a King of Wands here, which is a true pair and a true match to you, energetically speaking, in tarot speak, right? And then we have this King of Coins here. Okay, so you could be dealing with two people, fire sign, earth sign. Now, you could possibly find out that there has been some lying, cheating, backstabbing, pain, hurtful things, right? That you didn't quite know about. And I think it's going to be spiritually guided to happen this way. And it's going to require some healing. You're going to have to let go of this situation in order to get the one that you truly desire. And there needs to be some healing around it. Yeah, we're going to leave that there. Let's get some angel numbers. 333, support. Growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talents. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. What else do we have for Capricorn? quite a lot of them. 0606. Commitment. Loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. Yeah, I told you we're going to be speaking our truth. I think we've just been letting things slide for too long. I'm going to put these back and shuffle again. Mercy. 0440, the gut feeling. Intuition, betrayal, pessimism. Relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, monogamy. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite you in your ass. 3 is a crowd. We're going to read this one too. 1919, cycles, and this one fell on the floor. Okay, we're done with the cycles. Karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. And on the bottom of the deck, we have 1221, taking initiative. Change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. Well, Capricorn, I hope you're ready for the last blast. That's what this feels like. All right, I'm going to leave that here. If it resonated with you, please like and subscribe. Share it with other people who need to hear this message. If it did not resonate, please check your other signs and placements. Again, you can find all of my information in the description box below for a personal reading with me or just a healing session with me. Yeah. Good luck the rest of this month, my friends, and I will see you guys again next time. Thank you for being here.